So the new Vibrant Visuals update just dropped today on Minecraft, at least today at the time I'm recording this video, which means that it is time for us to fully check it out. All right, I'm going to create a new world. I'm going to go into creative and let me see. I think it's still in experiments. Yeah. This may be subject to change, but for some reason, Vibrant Visuals is only available when going to experiments when creating a new world. Don't ask me why. I don't know. We should be able to immediately see the new visuals and shaders and stuff. Yep, there they are. You can see them a little bit there in the distance. Now, I will say I've tried to record this like 3 times already, and every single time my recording has corrupted on me. So if I don't seem like I'm just being like, so if I'm not acting like, oh my gosh, look at these shaders, look at these shadows, look at these reflections, it's all beautiful. But you know why? So first of all, that sun is beautiful, and I like the way it shines through on some of the tree leaves. You can't really see it because of all the snow on here. Let me just do this. There you go. Now you can see it. Now you can actually like see it shining through on there, and you can actually see it a little bit right down here on the ground, and my shadow also covers it. And everything's all pixelated. Even my shadow's all pixelated. But yeah, those are the shadows and the reflections and everything. I am going to go ahead and, well, first off, before I do that, you can actually see some of the reflections right there in the in the ice. But first, let us quickly break some of this ice right here. Nothing about creative mode, you can just break whatever. But yeah, there's the water and the way the light reflects in it. Sheesh, that looks really cool. I won't deny it, this looks beautiful. Still can't see anything under the water, but I do like the way the light kind of like reflects in the top of it right here. Looks really nice. I wonder if you can actually like see like light rays coming through the water. I don't think you can, unfortunately. If you can, you might just not be able to see them where there's ice here. All right, I've placed on a lava bucket so we can actually get a better idea instead of it being stationary right there, but you can actually see it. Oh, kind of sort of see this with the glow berries here. Oh, there we go. I didn't even need to use the lava bucket at all. You can actually see it right here and how the light works with it and everything. It looks really good. Also, why is it that I can find places like this in Bedrock, but I can't find it in Java at all? I also can't find the way out of here either. There we go. Whoa. That looked weird. Oh yeah, you can also kind of sort of see how with these cows, first of all. They also changed up the way some of the mobs look in this as well. But you can also see how the light reflects through the water here and onto the stuff underneath it. You can sort of see the light rays coming through. Also like how when you like come up through the water or underground or something like that and you come up quickly and the light kind of like looks a little saturated and then dissipates back into looking normal. Like it would in real life. That looks incredible to me. I like it. I like it a lot. I like the way like around like islands and stuff like that, you can also see like this little like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, like a blue outline right there. It looks really, really nice to me. All right, so 2 things that I forgot to show off here. If I can find them, grab this. Where is my flint and steel? It should be here somewhere. There it is. And that was, of course, to show off the nether and the end. First off, I love the way the lighting reflects on the obsidian. That looks really good to me. Let's see what the nether looks like. Hopefully it doesn't put us into a weird spot. Oh, okay. It did not. Did it put us straight into a fortress? Holy crap, it did. Now, I will say, one thing that I don't really like about the way Vibrant Visuals does the nether is this weird blue glow. Some people watching this might be like, yeah, I think it looks fine. I'm personally not the biggest fan of it, admittedly, and this extends pretty much all the way throughout the nether. It has like this weird, like, foggy sort of effect going on here. But one thing that I do think looks pretty cool, if I can get it to work, is this. When you get over here, you get these particle effects. That looks pretty cool, if you ask me. And I also like the way it like just subtly shoots out light from the portal. That looks pretty cool to me. All right, now let us very quickly look and see what the end looks like, because the end has also changed a little bit with its visuals as well. That right there. And the shadows casting on. I'm not entirely sure what that is that's doing that. But it's a really cool like visual idea. It's like complete darkness, and then occasionally you just have this weird like light shining through and casting shadows on here. The only problem I've noticed with the Vibrant Visuals is it seems to be lowering the frame rate of the dragon. I'm not sure why that's a thing. Also, I like the way the eyes glow there. I want to point that out as well. I'm sorry, I'm pointing out the little things here just because I think it looks really cool. I guess something else I should point out, you can see the light rays coming through the trees slightly right there depending on the angle you're at. Man, that's pretty. And look at that sunset. Come on. You can't deny it. That is beautiful. And look at the moon. Oh, it's so pretty. As for all of, like, the different settings there, also don't ask me why they turn purple when you go into settings. I haven't quite figured that one out yet. But if you go down to video, you can head down here and hit vibrant visuals through the graphics mode in video. You can either go simple, fancy, vibrant visuals. Ray trace for some reason doesn't work. I think you have to use like certain extra little things there. But I have the render distance down to 18 chunks. You can usually put it down to 24 in regular favorite visuals, but I have it down to 18 just because I kind of lag a little bit. But you can turn everything up way higher so it looks even prettier, but I'm not going to do that because, again, I will lag the crap out. So I don't really want to do that. And before you ask, yes, those little soft shadows are the clouds. Also, I love the fog effect that this gives, which is also kind of another reason why I have my render distance down a little bit more as well. Just looks really nice with the mansion. And yes, this is, of course, all on PlayStation as well. I did have some footage of that, but that footage corrupted because, unfortunately, that footage corrupted, and I am not going to attempt to do it again because my Elgato and OBS is just something that ain't working properly, and it's getting on my nerves, okay? But there is one other thing I want to show off, and that is this right here, which is RealismCraft, because I think this does shaders incredibly well as well. Now, we're not going to turn on vibrant visuals for this just because we don't really need to, but I'm showing this off to kind of show a different alternative for players that aren't really a big fan of the vibrant visuals and they want better shading, I guess would be the word I'm thinking of. However, one key difference is while vibrant visuals is via a free update on both console and on PC through Bedrock, unfortunately, RealismCraft is not. This is, whoa. First off, what was that noise? And second of all, are those cows? Yeah, this right here is RealismCraft, and you can already see like the light rays and everything shining through. And I do want to point out this is also available on console. Whoa. Okay, so I guess that was the noise I was hearing there. I don't think you can see the light rays on there, but you can also see like the movement and everything. It's also a little bit different. And look at those clouds and that sun. Look at that lens flare, especially. That's beautiful. I will say though, for some reason, the RealismCraft thing, despite it being a full-on resource pack, I've tried adding it into just like a regular world without having to go with the I wouldn't really say this is a pre-made world. It seems like a procedurally generated it's like a half procedurally generated world mixed in with some stuff that just like spawns in custom. I don't know. I've tried adding it into just a regular world with, you know, just like through the, what's the word I'm thinking of right now? The resource pack, and it didn't work. It's like it changed up some things, like it changed up the way the animals looked and some of the textures and everything like that, and I think the movement, but you didn't get like that lens flare or the clouds or the light rays shining through or anything like that. None of that worked. And also, look at the little like splashes in the water. That's really cool to me. Okay, let's see if the nether is going to continue to be broken. And apparently the nether in this one is just broken. If it's not obvious enough, I've been trying to get to like a different part of the nether, but for some reason I think this nether in this world might be broken, so because it keeps bringing me back to this exact same portal. But let's just break this portal and build one down here and see what happens. This is probably not going to work out that well. Why am I underground? Okay, well, I guess the nether is just broken in this world, whatever. Normally, it works just fine, and it looks really cool, but for some reason right now it's not working. So we're just going to head over to the end instead and show off what it looks like. Now this one, Vibrant Visuals doesn't even hold a candlestick towards. Look at the dragon, first of all, in the way that the fire looks. But look at the northern lights effect going on here. This is definitely one of the moments where I think RealismCraft just kind of is doing it a lot better. One thing, however, that I will give to Vibrant Visuals, the shadows. The shadows in Vibrant Visuals are much better in my opinion. And there you have it. There is RealismCraft versus the new Vibrant Visuals update. Both of these are available for both PC and console Bedrock. Tell me what you guys think of each one down in the comment section below. I personally like them both for two different reasons. They each have their pros and cons, I think. The biggest con of RealismCraft, I think, is the price itself, the fact that you actually have to pay for it, and it doesn't really fully work with randomized maps. I could definitely see that being a turn off for some people and why they would prefer to go for something like Vibrant Visuals instead. But I think Vibrant Visuals does shadowing a lot better. It seems to have some better reflections and everything like that, but it doesn't quite seem to run as well, whereas RealismCraft does. So, like I said, they each kind of have their own pros and cons. But honestly, tell me what you guys think of each one down in the comment section below, or if you've already tried out RealismCraft or the Vibrant Visuals. But yeah, that is going to be all for me for today. Once again, hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, then make sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're brand new, make sure you ring the notification bell so you get notified about every single time I upload or go live here on YouTube. That's going to be all from me. I'll be seeing you guys next time in the next video. I love all your faces. Seeing you guys next time. Bye-bye!